examsolutionprovider.com. We are dedicated tutors supporting adults achieve education and profession dreams. We focus on supporting students who are studying MBA, MSc, MPH, nursing, PhD, and health and social care management. For more information, go to our website www.examsolutionprovider.com or email us at FearyExamSolutionProvider@gmail.com.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Apologies for being late.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Too many things, you know. Yeah. Okay. Right. So let's start the next phase. All right. This is the phase which is much more probably important to you because of what you are doing. Okay. So also it forms the basis of the things you are more interested in. Okay. Right. Okay. So we're going to look at this now. Some of the things I'll be explaining beyond these basic levels. Okay, as I continue. Where's my pen? Yeah, here it is. Okay. So I'm not just looking at what you're doing now, because this is just to get you the basics you need. So I may contradict some of the things that are there, because that's not the way to treat them, but it's just to make life easier. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. So we're going to look at what is called line graph. Okay. So line graph is one way of presenting the results of your research or survey or your analysis. If you're going to do the case study analysis, you extract the data and then you analyze it and then you present it. Okay, so this is another way of presenting the results of your research. Okay, not presenting data. Data has no meaning. So here, when you hear data, it sounds as if data is information. No, there's a big difference between data and information. Information has a meaning. Yeah, data hasn't got a meaning at all. So when you are interviewing people, yeah, what you are collecting is data, not information. No. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's look at what these are. So they're going to be they are talking of line graph. They are different way of presenting things. These results visually. We call it visually, so you can see. Yeah. But most, when you look at the book you are looking at, you see two different ways of presenting data. One is going to be graphs, and the other one is going to be the texts. Okay. Now, why? Because we have 4 different ways of learning things or understanding things. We are all different. There's no one which is actually superior. Okay. So others, they can see the graph, visually, and they'll be able to grasp whatever is written there quickly. Others, they would prefer to read the text. Okay. Others prefer both of them. Okay. Others prefer touching, experiencing, rather than reading about it. All right. So we are all completely different. Yeah. Okay. We are all completely different, but there's no superior. No, it's just the way we are made. Right. So in terms of graphs, there are going to be different types of graphs. Okay. We are going to have pie charts, histogram, bar charts. Okay. But this one here, okay, is going to call line. Now, in your book, it's going to be called the linear graphs. Because so when we learn mathematically, it's going to be called linear graph. A linear graph is exactly the same. What it means is the graph of a straight line. That's all. Okay. So the difference in your maths, which is your red book, is that it is looking at a straight line, while here line graphs can bend. You can actually, you can see increase, you can see downwards, you can see upwards, you can see, it fluctuates depending what actually you are showing. Okay, that's the difference. So that's why it just calls it line graph. Or it means it's a linear, it's a line. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's look at what it's saying here. All right. So it's talking about handling data. Yeah. Okay. As I say, I would differ because it's talking about data is information. You can see right away from the beginning. Yeah. It's already made a mistake. No, data is not information. No. Okay, it's the information that comes after you've analyzed it. Yeah, as I said last time, two has no meaning to you at all. Okay, until I said two boys or two chickens, you can see, and I've analyzed. I've attached the two to chicken or to people. Yeah, so therefore it will have a meaning to you. Yeah, I'm sure if I said two boys, you automatically know I don't mean two chickens. No. Okay.
I think
Right. So
another word for data in this case is intelligence.
Intelligence, yes, intelligence, because it's a collection of
raw.
facts. Yeah.
Raw.
Yeah, it's the raw. Yes, it is the facts. The facts, they need to be analyzed. You can't just present them as they are. Okay. Yeah. And also remember that data, you can actually manipulate it to suit the situation which you are actually looking at. In most cases, when we do what we call literature review, we are looking at the secondary data that was collected specifically for a certain research, but you are going to analyze it so it fits what you want to do. So that's why if you're going to analyze the same data, it's going to give you a different meaning altogether. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you're saying, data is information. Information reaches us in many ways. Okay, so in words, okay, where obviously it can be written words or can be spoken words. Okay, in numbers. Okay, so or in pictures and also in diagrams. Okay? So diagrams are a way of presenting information in a visual way that is easy to understand. That statement you see is exactly what I keep on saying. I look stupid because most of the time I tell someone this is very easy, you know. It's not easy to understand. No, because we are all different. All right.
Yes.
We are all different. So, so the some of these things probably after you have published the book, that's when now you say, no, I made a mistake here. Okay, but too late, you can't correct them. Okay, so line graphs as well as the pie charts and the bar charts present the statistical information. Okay? Now, statistics is a numerical information, so it's a quantitative, and it is often much easier to see the information on a chart or a graph than as a list of figures. As I said, some people would prefer both text and the graph. Okay.